Hello and welcome to today's math class. Today we have this nice exponential equation before us here. The question is 9 to the power of m plus 16 to the power of m equal to 49 to the power of m. Now, if you check all these quantities here, the base quantities, you discover that they are all perfect square, right? Good. So let's go ahead and express them in the simplest base. But before then, we just have to make the right hand side of the equation to be unity. In other words, let's divide through by our 49 or to the power of our m. And so we take our solution here. Okay, so we're going to have our m all to the power of 9 to the power of m rather, all over our 49 all raised to the power of m plus here we have our 16 to the power of m all over our 49 to the power of m. This is equal to our 49 to the power of m all over our 49 to the power of m also. So we discover that this will give us 1, this will give us 1. So from here, we're going to apply a simple law in indices. The powers are the same, the powers here are the same. And so the law which says that when you have your A all over your B, then if this A is raised to the power of X and this B is also raised to the power of X, say this is same thing as your A all over B all raised to the power of X. So if we apply this law, then we're going to rewrite everything here to be our 9 all over our 49 all raised to the power of our m, then plus our 16 all over 49 all raised to the power of m, then equal to our 1. Okay, so here comes to the first step, which I said that 9 is a perfect square, 49 is also a perfect square, 16 is a perfect square. So we'll go ahead and rewrite these numbers in their simplest base. And so 9 can be written as 3 to the power of 2. And so this is going to give us our 3 all raised to the power of 2. Then our 49 is same thing as 7 to the power of 2. Everything raised to the power of our m. There plus, here we have our 4 raised to the power of 2, which is for 16. And here we have our 7 raised to the power of 2. Then everything again raised to the power of our existing m, which is equals to 1. Now, remember the law which we just look at here, which is this law, that if we consider that we can equally bring out this our 2 here. And so this is going to give us our 3 all over our 7 all raised to the power of 2, further raised to the power of our m, there plus, here we're going to have the same thing, 4 all over 7 all raised to the power of 2, further raised to the power of our m. This is equal to 1. Okay, here we have an exponent, here we have an exponent. We're going to apply a simple law in indices again, which says that your a to the power of m times n is equal to your a to the power of m, or in bracket raised to n. So what we have in the expression is in this format. We want to take it to this format by multiplying the two exponents. And so if we do that, it's going to give us our 3 all over 7, right? All raised to the power of our 2m, there plus our 4 all over 7, all raised to the power of our 2m, everything equal to 1. Wow. So here comes a challenge, but it's not a challenge. Now, we can solve this using a different approach again from this system. Okay, but here, I can bring this quantity in, m in back again, bring this m in, take 2 out, take 2 out. Then I will now apply what is called sum of 2 square. Okay, even as we have difference of two square, we equally have sum of two square. But that will take us a longer time. And so what happens? I look at the quantities I have inside here and the quantity I have inside here. You discover that the summation of these quantities will give us 1. Okay, so let's put it down here. Say, but our 3 all over 7, there plus our 4 all over 7. This is equal to 7 all over 7, which is equal to 1. So if it is true, we can now rewrite the right-hand side of the equation. And so this is going to give us our 3 all over 7 all raised to the power of 2m plus our 4 all over 7 all raised to the power of 2m is equal to 3 all over 7 there plus our 4 all over 7. So we can put this in bracket raise it to power 1, put this in bracket raise it to power 1. Okay, so what is the beauty of this? We can do a simple comparison. So if we compare this to this, this will be equal to this will be equal to this. So we can take either of them. So this is going to give us our 3, or let's say this now implies that our 3 all over 7 all raised to the power of our 2m is equal to our 3 all over 7 all raised to the power of 1. And so what happened here, we can do a comparison here now. So look at it here now. We apply the law which says that if you have your a to the power of m equal to a to the power of n, since the bases are the same, it also means that m is equals to n. Okay, so from here, we have the same quantities here, the same quantity here. And so we can equate the exponent. And so this is going to give us our 2m is equal to 1. So we divide through by our 2 rather. So we divide through by our 2. This leaves. So we now have, therefore, our m is equal to 1 all over 2. Simple as ABC. Okay, now I've done a check on this to know if this actually satisfies the original equation. If you put 1 all over 2 here, it means the square root of 9. And put 1 all over 2 the square root of 16, and put 1 all over 2 the square root of our 49. So the square root of 9 is 3. So let's quickly put it down here. So we're going to have here 3 plus the square root of our 16 is 4. So we have 4 here. They're equal to the square root of our 49 is 7. And so here this is going to give us 7 on the right hand side. So 3 plus 4 will give us 7, which is equals to 7. So it means the answer we solved for, or the root we solved for here, actually satisfies the original equation. So this is how you solve for a simple exponential equation of this kind when you are asked to show your working. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being there.